Thank you. Dear representatives of the government of China, Monsieur le Directeur Général, Madame the CEO, distinguished participants. At the boundary between land and sea, natural coastal zones provide ecological, cultural, and social-economic benefits to the human population. Coastal ecosystems are home to a rich and varied biodiversity and provide an enormous diversity of services, as it was recalled beforehand. The preservation of those areas is crucial to ensure the resilience of the coastal zone to the impacts of climate change. Yesterday, at the COP27 opening, the UN Secretary General said that the world is on a highway to climate hell. In this hell, coastal areas are our life insurance. We need to preserve this asset for the future generations. Preservation and adaptation. That's the two key elements of the French policies in terms of coastal zones. Preservation first, especially from urbanization by regulatory tools and land purchase. And then adaptation to climate change to face impacts in coastal areas. Coastline retreat linked to sea level rise, accelerated erosion, and increase in the frequency and severity of storms and coastal flooding are the manifestations of climate change. Nearly a quarter of the French metropolitan coasts are subject to erosion, for instance, and it's up to 0.5 meter per year that is eaten by the sea. France adopted a national strategy for an integrated coastal zone management. In its 2017 update, a new paradigm was laid down. It's to live with the sea rather than against it. And a new ambition as well for a more sustainable and resilient management. It means that mainstreaming nature-based solutions. Coastal protection can no longer be based only on a rigid defense of the coastline. Space must be given back to nature and using nature as a real buffer against hazards. The main objectives of this strategy are to provide local authorities with tools to facilitate the adaptation of coastal areas to the retreat of the coastline. Second objective is to develop and share knowledge. And the third is to develop and implement local strategy to improve the local ownership. Regional and international cooperation in this domain is crucial, as around 700 million people live in low-lying coastal zones, and it's expected to increase to 1 billion by 2050. France adopts the same line for its official development assistance to developing countries. Many projects funded by the French Global Environmental Facility, the French Development Agency, and the Coastal Conservatory are in the same line. What are the French expectations for the WCF? First, we would like to see an integrated approach with the existing tools, especially the regional sea conventions and the integrated coastal zone management protocols. And secondly, to have an inclusive, a transparent, and a shared governance. France is interested in following the next steps of a WCF process. Thank you.